Hello everyone, I'm Salad and welcome back. Like I said, these streams, or not streams, these videos are going to be more impromptu. No webcam, and yeah, I just woke up and I wanted to play some Zenless Zero, so I'm going to be doing that until my brother wakes up and we play some Elden Ring co-op. Because that's what I would normally want to, that's what I normally be doing right now. And also, I switched away from the controller just to try out mouse and keyboard for a little while. I did the trials again, just to test it out, see how it feels. The main reason I want to try to switch away from controller is because with controller, the A button is dodge, and the X button and the Y button is use your special. So if you want to dodge and then use your special, you have to move your finger all over the place. It's just nice to be able to dodge and attack without having to move any of your fingers around. Yeah, so last time we were going to talk to Wise and watch some TV. We will do that, but it looks like I still have some notifications to take a look at. Okay, and there was also one other thing. I noticed that a new event was added here, where it's asking me to watch the official release teaser of this character. And again, I guess since the game is actually putting it in game, I guess we'll watch it. So yeah, let's react to this right now. Again, I don't really know anything about this shark lady character. So if this has any spoilers in it, that's going to be unfortunate. If it does, then I just won't do this kind of thing again until we've already met the character. But it's showing up in the game, so I will watch it. So it opened up another window. Let me get that pulled up so you can see what I'm looking at. Nope, not that. Nope, don't play video. Hold on. Hold on, video. No need to rush. I'll just put it on the right screen. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It's only 2 minutes long. Oh, I guess I should turn off the volume of Zenless Zone Zero, shouldn't I? Let me do that real quick. Audio, main volume, 0. Alright, now we're ready to go. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, those are the two travelers, or well, not travelers. I don't know what we were called. Phaethon. We got multiple different factions here. So this is not just for the new character. This is clearly like just a trailer for the game itself. So I misunderstood a little bit there. Yep, it's showing up all the different characters and construction company. Okay. obvious foot fetish material there. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, and then we got the maid faction. Speaking of which, we should have some sort of resonance, right? Since we've got the wolf guy and Corin on the same team. I should probably take a look at that. Okay, we got a biker gang faction. I do actually appreciate how groups of the characters follow the same kind of theme. So if you like one of the character designs, you'll probably like some of the others from the same faction. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I don't know what this is about. Is that like the actual Institute people? Alright, I'm also not sure what these people are. Okay, we got Kaching's Burst right there. Which makes sense, that's the one with the sword. It's the samurai sword, sure. Alright, that was cool. There's one bit I want to go and look back at real quick, and it's the one where was it? It showed like, yeah, here we go. It showed silhouettes for all of them. So there's the main characters, right? There's the group that I couldn't really tell who they were. And this was the biker gang. And these people were, I think the ones that I thought maybe were the investigators or whatever, the people from the institute that the stuff got stolen from. Okay, and that's all there is to see. Okay, that was a cool video. It didn't spoil anything except showing a bunch of the characters and their abilities. Well, I guess it spoiled, I guess the kind of faction that they're on. These people are in the biker faction. That tells me something. These people are in the maid faction. We already knew that. And it basically shows who is with who. All right, I think that's all we got to see. So get back in game. And, oh right, turn back on the volume. Real quick. There we go. Turn back on the great music. Oh, we got more events to look at? Oh, right. You have to claim the rewards for that. Cool. And as far as the number of searches we've got a good amount of Primo Gems now. Or whatever I gotta call them Primo Gems. Forget it. I'm not gonna learn their new names. Who the heck has time for learning the names of the new currency, right? We've also got a few standard pulls, so I guess we'll use that. It's a B thing. And the last one. And a B thing. Okay, sure. Alright, well, that's cool. Well, probably once we reach... I don't know what I'm going to say. I was going to say once we reach 10, we'll do a 10 pull, but I think that's not going to happen. We're probably just going to pull as we go. There's actually one more thing. Wasn't there more login event stuff? No, I already claimed that. And here we have to increase our internaut level. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Wait, no, there was this. What is this? Trial number 3. Oh, I see. Adventure handbook stuff. So I actually have to go to the waterfall soup for some noodles. So let me do that real quick. Because I do think that the adventure handbook thing is probably important. So I probably shouldn't just not do it.
General Chop at your service. What can I get for you today?
Okay, so they wanted me to buy something, so I guess I'll order some food. We really don't need any buffs so far, though. The game has been quite easy. I can't even speak properly. Like I said, I just woke up. But that's the nice thing about doing these more impromptu videos, is I can just wake up and do something. So, attack plus 30, energy regen plus 15%. So the energy regen seems important. One thing I've noticed is that, like in Genshin, your team is often based around making sure that you can burst every single time, every single rotation. With this game, that doesn't seem to be possible just yet, at least not at the level I'm at. But if it is going to be possible, I'm going to need a lot of energy regen. Alright, upgrade a W engine to level 10? Sure, we can do that.
I shall follow your orders.
I guess we'll upgrade his. I did do a tiny bit of looking into things, and this guy's apparently a pretty strong character, and Corrin is apparently a very weak character, according to some people's opinions. Obviously, we know how wrong the the early theory crafting was on Genshin. It was completely garbage. But so
I'm at your disposal.
It could possibly be completely garbage here, but I think things have improved over time. The thoughts are probably more accurate. This guy probably is pretty good. But of course, I'm not just gonna play characters because they're good. I obviously want to play characters that I like. But the characters being good is important too. Let's not get it twisted. People will say, "Oh, I play for only the waifu over meta or only meta," but everyone has a mix of the two. Everyone does. So, this is a B level. This is an A. Does he have a better one that he could be using? I guess I should probably give him Anby's thing, right? No, but that increases electric damage. He doesn't do electric. He does ice. Okay, maybe we won't improve his thing. Let's improve Corrin's thing, because I know hers is, yeah, housekeeper, which should be perfect, right? So let's auto add and enhance. Let's just go all the way. There we go, all the way to 10. Perfect. And what is this? Refining? Okay, yeah. If you get duplicates, you can increase the bonus to it. Can we do that for this guy? Again, I need to understand how to pronounce his name. Let me see. If we go to enhance and we go to here, okay, we can enhance it to do more days. So let's do that. Okay, and Blue Girl, let's do the same thing for her. No duplicates, but we can enhance. So let's do that. And once Lycano, whatever, man, once he gets an A rank weapon thingy,
At your disposal.
we'll upgrade that on him too. Excuse me. Okay. And yeah, let's grab all our stuff. Claim this. That should bring us to the next level of stuff. We can claim more stuff. Okay, wonderful. All right. That increased our internet level a good amount. Now let's actually continue on. Let's go watch whatever it is that we want to watch on TV with our Oni-chan. Hello there. Belle, how about we watch the news now? Sure, let's watch it together. You're about to enter a... Yeah. We saw this before. Let me see which channel it's on. Ah, it's already started.
As the municipal election is approaching, the high-profile civil construction project to renovate the old Capital Metro is now officially underway.
Okay, so this is the same reporter guy. No, it was weird last time we saw him because he seemed to be he seemed to be calling the shots, which doesn't really make any sense. He's like saying, oh, just attack them, kill those idiots, or whatever, right? And they were listening to him. I didn't really understand that. Why is a reporter getting to call the shots here? I don't know.
It's our honor to interview Mr. Charles Perlman, the chief representative of the contracted company, the Vision Corporation.
Okay, the Vision Corporation, Mr. Charles. The construction project. So we're gonna see another faction here, I assume. So I think what's gonna happen here is we were introduced to a faction before with Billy and Anby and whatnot, right? And now I think the main story is probably gonna just take us on a tour of all the various factions and what they're doing and what they're about. So is the thing with the like the box, is that just Anby and Billy's faction? Is that just their side story? And everybody other factions can have their own side story? And then our full overarching story is gonna be the thing with the AI? I think that's it. I think I've got the outline. I've got the full picture now.
Later today, Vision will be carrying out
And that's important.
demolitions
It's important to have the full
Capital
picture like that.
Metro reconstruction area commonly known as Canvas Street. Could you give us a rundown on the process?
Okay, so the previous stuff was like at 16th Street or whatever. This is Canvas Street.
Good question, young man.
After the fall of the old capital, a number of damaged metro lines severely hindered the accessibility and urban development of New Eridu.
The old capital. I wish we could learn more about that. So was the old capital somewhere very close, or
To solve this problem,
why
the
did we build right next to it?
deteriorating remnants of the old metro must be completely removed, followed by the construction of a completely new metro.
Okay. So did the old capital fall because of whatever created these hollows?
Despite the cost, Vision has ordered a large quantity of high-purity industrial ether explosives for this operation.
Okay, do you really need ether explosives? Can't you just use conventional explosives?
I see. But there's currently no way to pass between Canvas Street and the city, right? How does Vision plan to transport the explosives?
Correct. But Vision always looks to the future. Take a look at this electronic map.
Okay, so it's this big circle. I assume this is the old capital or whatever. So is he saying that they're gonna put the explosives on the edge and then make it blow up into it or something and have cause collateral
We're
damage?
currently located at the Demolition Command Center, at the entrance to the Dead End Hollow. And the red area on the map is the Demolition Zone.
Okay.
The tunnel from New Eridu to the Demolition Zone has been completely consumed by that very Dead End Hollow. However, some metro lines within this hollow are still intact. So we decided to use a special train
Okay.
to transport the
That makes
explosives
sense.
through the hollow.
So there's tunnels that lead in.
We were very careful to avoid any ethereals, and finally managed to transport most of the explosives to the Demolition Zone. Don't worry. They won't explode without a dedicated detonator or a sizable external force.
Okay, so the fact that they can be detonated with a sizable external force is kind of scary. I'm pretty sure there are explosives that don't detonate even with a sizable external force. Like, I think that C4 is rather difficult to actually detonate, and probably other things.
I really wanted to show you around. But to avoid signal interference with the blast, we've had to shield the entire blast area.
I see. Okay, that's...
Currently, only our dedicated frequency band is available for communication.
But that also means that nobody can see what they're actually doing there. They might not just be setting up the explosives.
Area, but communications are still being blocked as a safety measure? Vision has thought of all the details.
That's right. That's the vision of the Vision Corporation. The well-being of everyone in New Eridu.
Okay, so obviously that's not actually true. I'm just I'm looking at these. I'm distracted because I'm learning Chinese and I'm looking at these characters trying to figure out what they all are. Is this Ya or Zhou? And this is Yuan? And this is Mai? And this is, I can't tell what that is.
As we had mentioned
Don't
a few
mind
months
me.
ago, the
I'm
Vision
still learning
Corporation
Chinese.
won the contract for the old Capital Metro renovation project. By promising to complete the contract in less time and at a reduced cost, the Vision Corporation won the bid with a significant advantage over the highly regarded Bellabog Industries.
I see. They won a contract for the renovation project, but Bellabog Industries wanted to do it too. And Bellabog Industries is the one with the bear, and also the guy with the lady with the fire hammer. You
Our
seem really
special
fun.
correspondent tried to contact those involved at Bellabog, but was unable to conduct an interview.
Mr. Perlman,
So
do
are
you have
those
anything
people
to
we're
say
gonna
about
run
this
into,
victory over the
or-
rising star Bellabog Industries?
Well, Bellabog Industries is a respected competitor we can learn from. I'm sure they'll do better next time.
I'm sure you love to be able to say that.
So, can you tell us the secret behind your reduced project costs?
This shouldn't be one of the questions, should it?
Oh, were they supposed to talk about which questions were being asked in advance? Reduced project cost. Probably because he's making a profit from something else.
Well, what do you mean?
This question wasn't included in the outline you
Okay, yeah. So that's a common thing with like interviews at big companies and whatnot. That they'll have like a
Mr. Perlman, we're live
list of the
right
questions
now.
beforehand, which is always kind of silly and makes it all very scripted and fake.
What Mr. Perlman means is there's no question of improper cost reduction relating to Vision Corporation. We welcome the scrutiny of all citizens. Mr. Perlman will also be on the demolition site to oversee things till the very end.
Exactly. Right. I will soon be joining our technicians to take the train to the surveillance site in the blast zone.
The construction site is near a hollow, and they had to relocate all those people.
Companies that want to enter the TOPS Alliance sure are something else.
The TOPS Alliance. Okay, can you
Alert.
explain that?
Street cameras have identified an unknown person approaching the store at high speed.
It's always very difficult to really follow along when there's all sorts of new terminology that I don't know, and especially acronyms that I don't actually know. I had that problem real bad with playing Cyberpunk.
Speculation. Their
Another video you can
rental
watch
is
on this
about
channel.
to expire, or they are plotting against the store.
Okay, so I assume it's gonna be somebody from Bellabog
It's
Industries.
just a customer. I'll go get the door.
What? That's a strange way to say we've got a customer.
I mean, it is an unidentified person, and what, their video rental is about to expire, or they're plotting something against the store? I mean, they might be plotting against us. I trust the AI kind of, so because it hasn't steered us wrong yet. Oh, okay, we got Catgirl here. If only I actually had Catgirl. Sad. No Catgirls. What a horrible life it is.
Don't believe that
Alright, if Catgirl says it, I believe it. Not long after, inside the random play store.
You could give a
Wait.
meowing before opening the door. You sent me flying.
Wait, is this place called the random play? I forget what it just said. The random play store or whatever? Do we just sell random crap? Random movies? I'm meowing, of course. Of course she says things like that.
Little late for a meowing now. Welcome to 6th Street's greatest video store.
That shouldn't. I guess that's not. If this is the greatest video store, well, I mean, it's only on 6th Street. That's not saying much. And also, we hardly seem to look after our store. It seems. Would you like me to sign up for a membership? Yes.
Would you like to sign up for a membership? It's a great value. You make your money back after just 3 rentals. Sounds like a good deal. But the place I'm staying at doesn't have a projector. Never mind. Now's not the time. I know. You're Phaethon. I've got a prophecy commission for you.
You must be mistaken. As you can see, we're just a normal video store.
Also, does this guy have Alhatham's voice actor? He sounds kind of like that.
Wait! You don't
Probably
have to
not.
worry about me.
But
My
who
name is
knows?
Nekomata. Nicole told me to come. I'm not a baddie.
Okay, so you're recommended by Nicole.
I'm not sure who you're talking about. I'm pretty positive you've got the wrong place.
Nicole of the Cutting Hairs. The leader of the odd job agency, the Cutting Hairs. Look, this is her Bang Boo. This is proof, right?
That certainly is the bang boo Nicole usually has with her. Did Nicole really send you? Where are they now?
Okay, wait, that Bang Boo that we sent in, is that not ours?
The place they just mentioned in the news. Vision's Blast Zone. That guy said there was no one inside. But that's a lie.
Surprisingly, I'm not surprised.
Would it be weird if I wasn't even surprised?
Do they have a good reason for being at Vision's construction site?
They're looking for something! My commission! The Red Fang Gang are causing trouble. There's been several fights.
Okay, so it's the Red Fang Gang again. So it's like, what's that faction in Pokemon? Team Rocket. It's like Team Rocket? Is that what the Red Fang Gang is here? Team Rocket's blasting off again?
So many people! I can't do that!
Take it easy. It sounds like you're talking about a huge sale at a shopping center or something.
Okay, but why are people in the zone that's apparently going to be demolished and doesn't even exist and... I don't know, it seems like a nuclear fallout zone.
Well, I don't know where to start. Right, Nicole's Bang Boo! It's got the visual data from the past few days. Just have a look. You'll get what I mean.
Okay, that should
Fortunately,
certainly be
only
faster.
its owner, or the manufacturer of the Marcel Group, has access to its visual data.
No, we have an all-powerful AI with us. We're good. Yeah, exactly. Beep.
Perhaps Fairy knows a way? What's that? Fairy?
Surely you've heard the word fairy before.
No, nothing like that here.
Oh, right. We don't want anyone to know
Do you
about
have
it.
any way to read the Bang Boo data?
Question. Is the request to convert this Bang Boo's visual recording into video output?
Who's talking? Is there someone else here?
That's just our newly installed virtual assistant. So, Fairy, can you do it?
Processing Bang Boo visual data for the last several days. Please say, I'm stupid. I should have asked sooner.
Okay, so this is why he doesn't like the AI that much. It really is just insulting him all the time.
I'm stupid. I should have turned you off sooner.
Okay, apparently that was good enough. Cat! There's a cat! There's a cat here! You're able to access Bang Boo's visual records without contacting the manufacturer. That's impressive. No wonder Nicole trusts you so much. Ah, now's not the time for compliments. We're running out of time. Take a look at what's inside quickly. Enter combat? Oh, okay. Why don't I have Cat Girl?
Fairy, the rest
There's
of
no
the
way
team-
I'm wailing on a standard banner to get
Establishing
Cat
Bang Boo
Girl.
connection
We're just
and
gonna have to
reading
wait.
Visual data. Data read complete. Commencing playback.
Whoa, you've got an image.
Let me see. Yeah, that's it. That's the day me and Nicole met.
I might have to turn down the the music volume just slightly. I have noticed it gets really loud at times, although it's freaking amazing music, so I don't mind that much. But I did notice when editing it can be kind of hard to hear my voice sometimes.
Hey, stop! You'll pay for what you did to Silver.
Don't move!
Right, Silver was the guy whose like thing we stole, the USB key for the thing. The one who cries. I mean, they're pretty exhausted. I feel like you could just juke them. Just break, you know, just do some like cool dodges and break their ankles and get around.
Okay.
Use your b-ball skills.
Take it easy, you two. Breathe in, breathe out. I gotta say, don't you think it's unfair? After all, it's the ether corruption that killed your boss, not us cunning hares.
What do you mean?
You're risking it all on a mistake. Don't you think you should try thinking for yourselves? The cunning hare's entire savings are in this briefcase. I'll give you half if you pretend you didn't see me today. How about it?
Show us the money first.
There's no way she'd actually give him money.
We'll check it ourselves.
It's not her personality.
How do you open it?
Left 4, right 7. It'll open when you hear the click.
It's gonna blow up on them. The trap.
Street kid rule number 1. Never trust a stranger. And you thought you could take something from me. What about me?
Oh, new character.
Street kid rule number 2. Never leave your back open.
Oh, it's the cat.
That explosion came from over here! Get them! These two idiots got taken out! She couldn't have gone far! Go after her!
They almost found us. You're not here to ambush me? You're not with the Red Fang Gang? Well, quite the opposite. I'm as much a victim of theirs as you are. I'm Nekomata, but you can call me Nekomata. I've been commissioned for the cunning hares.
Okay, so she has an actual name, Nekomata. Nekomata is like it's like a classification of a person. It's like a Nekomata is a thing, right? Or like just like a vampire or a zombie or whatever, right? It means a thing to be a Nekomata. So calling her Nekomata always was weird. So I think I'd rather call her Nekomia, since it's not like calling her a title or something.
We need to get out of here.
Nekomia.
What's taking Nicole so long? Could she have been caught by the gang?
I'm confident in Nicole's adaptability, but considering we're being targeted by the Red Fang Gang, things aren't looking too good lately.
Yeah, these people are constantly having issues.
That's right. If it weren't for the manager commissioning us to look into the strongbox, I really wouldn't want to go anywhere near these guys' turf again.
Billy, do you really have a cold? If you hadn't sneezed earlier and exposed our position, we wouldn't have been forced to split up.
The machine oil I'm using now has low fluidity in the cold, so some of my gears are starting to run slow.
I see.
You're cold because I bet you weren't wearing enough last night while watching Oh, Sweetie. Nicole.
Boss, you alright? Why are you coming from the direction of the hollow? Oh, and who is this kitten?
Name's Nekomata. Your new client.
Also, is he just not going to comment on the fact that she was talking about him watching some strange movie?
Oh, that's our boss for you! Finding work at a time like this!
Did you approach
I didn't mean
Nicole
to skip.
yourself? Don't worry, Ambi. If it weren't for Nekomata, I'd still be trapped in the Red Fang Gang's territory. Yeah, come on now. Don't be nervous. I'm on your side. There's something I need to get back from the Red Fang Gang. Several years ago, the Red Fang Gang's leader, Miguel Silver, took an heirloom from my family. I infiltrated their territory to get it back. But I haven't managed it yet.
They took an heirloom. Okay. Also, like this this thing on her forehead, like the mark. Does she do that just because she doesn't like the way her hair part's there and she wanted to cover it up? Like what is that about? Doesn't seem like it.
What you mean is, you want us to get your family heirloom back for you?
Yeah, that won't be easy. The Red Fang gang might be a mess right now, but as you saw earlier, they've got it in for us because of Silver's death.
Let's just say our well-being is not their biggest priority.
Also, another thing, I was browsing Reddit, like the Genshin subreddit, and like the trailer for like the 4.8 like version trailer or whatever or whatever it is, the live stream, it came out, right? And it showed some of the new characters, and people were saying, "Oh man, the new characters, they look like Zenless Zone Z characters. I don't like it. I don't like how they look like Zenless Zone Zero characters. It doesn't fit in Genshin, or I don't like their character designs in Zenless Zone Zero." What? What are they talking about? These character designs are so interesting. They're so much more different from each other compared to. I just can't relate. I can't relate to that view. I don't understand what they're talking about. Like, sure, there are things that so far, like with the combat system, that I have reservations against. Like when playing Zenless Zone Zero, I'm still not totally sure about certain things. But their character designs are not one of them. What are those people talking about? I don't get it.
That heirloom is really valuable. I'm willing to pay 30% of its value as your remuneration. Depending on the situation, perhaps even 70.
Well, money? Okay, that's gonna get Nicole's interest. But yeah, not liking the new characters that were like shown off in the video, I can understand. But they also were not anything like Zenless Zone Zero characters. Also, there's a lot of things wrong with the statements I was seeing on Reddit.
How much is it worth exactly?
Nicole, sorry for interrupting. Considering how dangerous the job is, I think it'd be better to confirm the sincerity of the client rather than the fee.
My sincerity is as boundless as mackerel at an unlimited mackerel buffet.
I don't know exactly how sincere a mackerel is, but sure.
Is that so? But in movies, new companions appearing around the main character at times like this are always being deceitful.
Okay, so the AI thought that as well. So is Anby picking up on something here? I feel like this was said twice now, so this has to be a real thing. What is this innocent little cat girl trying to actually deceive us about here?
Later on, they might turn into scary ghosts or have monsters crawling out of them.
There's no monster inside me. Do you want to touch and see?
You could be a ghost. You never know.
No thanks. Please don't misunderstand. I'm the one whose trust you need to earn.
Anby's surprisingly not a cat person. Wait a minute. I hear footsteps from that alley over there.
Maybe it's because she's a cat herself.
Got you. I'll take you all on. Wait, you're...
Whoops! Oh, that was close. I didn't expect any Red Fang gang members to be here. He might have ruined our plan if he made too much noise.
Wow! You're good, kitten. Knocked that guy out in one hit.
Not bad, right? I took out a Red Fang dude. I'm working hard.
Billy, give her a scratch under her chin. Anby, are you satisfied that Nekomata is sincere now?
It was a clean hit, but the guy's reaction was... He seemed to recognize her.
Of course! I've been following them to get my family heirloom. I can't help if they know me by now.
Yeah, I guess that makes
At the
sense.
same time, I also found out about all their hideouts. From what I've seen, the Red Fang gang has 3 hideouts where they store important items. And my family heirloom is probably in one of them.
So what we're learning here is that she's good at lying, because that lie that she just said, they said that it was strange that they knew her, and she made up, like, I think what she just said was a made up reason. So she's just good at lying? Is that it? Or is she really telling the truth there? I'm pretty sure she's lying.
There's been a lot of hollow activity recently. Unfortunately, these 3 hideouts were all swallowed up. The Red Fang gang doesn't have enough manpower right now, so they're all having trouble getting their stuff out in time.
I have
have to admit, it's a good opportunity for us.
Yeah, they've got a lot of
Nekomata, on behalf
their
of the
cards
Cunning
face
Hares,
down or
I
face up,
accept your
right?
commission.
We know where they are and where they're doing things, so it is a good time to
You've got
attack.
information on the Red Fang gang. Plus, you can fight. So, why don't you come with us for now?
Sure! I want to get my family heirloom back as soon as possible!
We've got a deal then. Let's go back and get ready. We'll meet up near the hollow later.
Right, not long after, at the meeting point outside the Companion Hollow.
Nekomata just messaged me. She'll be here soon.
Nicole, are you really sure about this? There's something familiar about the way she fights. She's got skills only someone involved with the gangs would have. But you're the one to make the call. I'll follow your lead.
Andy, I understand how you feel. I was here first, or whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying either.
I don't know what you're talking about. But either way, no skin off our nose, right? Even if the little kitten has a hidden agenda, nothing gets past me. The Red Fang gang keeps getting in our way. So it's time to try something different.
Oh, is he trying to say that she feels like she is the, she doesn't want her to join this group because she feels like she's the cat of the group and she doesn't want another cat getting in her way? Is that it?
Don't forget, we still have a mission.
Which is not
We
what
have
it
to
is
help
at all,
Faith
though.
and investigate the Strongbox. No matter what Nekomata and the Red Fang gang have going on, she's familiar with their hideouts. This is our chance to find out about the Strongbox, and not to mention the substantial commission payment. So why shouldn't we do it?
You've thought of everything, boss.
I'm back! Sorry for the wait. Did I miss anything?
Not at all. We were just saying we should get cracking on the investigation once you're here.
So let's get going? I'll show you the way. Let's check out the first hideout.
Alright, here we go. Alright, we're not playing as our group, we're playing as Nicole. Got it.
Be careful.
Oh, and we get to play with Nekomata though.
I know this place inside and out. Just follow me.
Alright, again, I gotta remember how I do everything.
Just gotta take out a few more ethereals and we'll be there. Pay attention!
Yeah, I have to remember how I do this.
Get away from me! Wakey wakey!
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, so we actually have environmental hazards now. That's interesting. One thing that can be kind of troublesome is the fact that it seems like when that screen appears there, I think that's bound to left trigger and right trigger, or like left click and right click, because we don't really want. Also, I think I'm supposed to get away from that. Yeah, it is. Okay, I might have to try changing that.
Finally made it through.
Oh, okay, that was it though. Okay, I guess we're just done. That was very short.
What's going on? It's been hours. The pickup guys still aren't here?
Okay, these are very unique, like, I don't know, helmets? I like them. I want one of these.
I'm a bounce if they aren't here soon. It's just some old gang junk. Even if we sell it outside, it won't be worth much. Huh, this job ain't worth becoming a monster for. Even if you don't turn into an ethereal, there's no chance of survival outside the hollows if you suffer serious corruption.
Give it a couple of minutes. There's not much we can do. Things are a mess around here without the boss.
Hey, I heard another 3 guys ran away yesterday. That makes at least 20 who left the gang this week.
Wait, are we gonna fight these guys? This is gonna be our first time fighting non-ethereals, like actual humans. And also, if we defeat them, are they just gonna fall over here and collapse and then eventually turn into ethereals?
We ain't the only idiots left working for this mess, right?
Who knows?
We weren't like this before, dude. Remember the days when we had just made a name for ourselves on Canvas Street? We were ambitious and proud. Look at us now. We've got nothing left. I heard our old turf is part of the blast zone, so everything's going up in smoke.
At the same time, in the shaded area nearby.
Nekomata! Nekomata!
No! Yeah?
I called you 5 times. Is the old gangster gossip that juicy?
What they were saying had nothing to do with your family heirloom. Yet, you were listening so intently. Is there any particular reason?
Yep, Ambi's still suspicious. So why could she have been listening so closely to that? To what he was saying? He didn't seem to be saying anything that was important.
That's a strange question. I'm a cat. I get distracted by things all the time.
Another excuse.
You're keeping a close eye on me, huh, Ambi?
Forget that for now. Nicole was asking if there's any chance your family heirloom is mixed in with this old junk.
I wouldn't rule it out. Those lackeys can't tell what real treasure is, after all.
Great! In that case, let's go through the pile and see if there's anything valuable. See if the client's heirloom is in there. Let's roll. We can take out a few guards before the pickup arrives.
So I feel like Nicole understands that, I forgot her real name. Nekomata is not telling the whole truth here, but is using this as a way to get her own treasure. I feel like Nicole's gonna end up winning out here in the end. This Nekomata is just on her own, trying to fool a whole group. And also, I think this group has taken enough L's as it is. I don't think they need another L. Alright, hold on. Before we go any farther, mouse and keyboard. Where's the stuff that's bound to left click and right click? Basic attack, yes, but also, there's something else. Chain attacks, yes. So for these chain attacks, I want this to be bound to that. This to be bound to that. There we go. Alright, we're good. That should be better now. Now any kind of swap is going to be on those mouse buttons. Okay, I'm not properly dodging, I guess. Okay, good. Yep. That's the way I want it to work. And if I understand right, you have to attack from behind with Nekomata, or at least you want to. At least to trigger something or other. Okay. I'm reminding myself how to play. It's fine. There we go. That was proper.
Easy target. Perfect.
Don't you ask for it. No way out for you.
Again, combat is still very satisfying. I still have no idea what's actually happening when I'm doing it. And it's still just, we spam, right? We spam until they die. That's what it is for now. We'll see to what extent that changes. It's fine, even if the combat stays like this, which I don't think it will, but even if the combat stays like this, I will still enjoy the game for the characters and the story. Even if the combat does end up getting stale, as I fear. Wait, hello? Oh right, I see. Right, I see. Because the combat isn't ended by killing all the things, because you might want to collect the coins from the boxes. I understand. After taking down the guards, the group starts rummaging.
Let's see. A flashlight, old magazine, broken ashtray. Huh? Ew! Smelly socks! Gross! Ugh, what on earth do these gangsters leave in their hideout?
Found it!
What'd you find? Nekomata's family heirloom?
I don't think there is a family heirloom.
Maybe. If her family heirloom is the most amazingly awesome, epic, shiny Starlight Knight emblem of the last 10 years!
I want to see what this Starlight Knight stuff is that he's so into. What is it?
Oh, that hurt!
My, my friend who is really into this game, or like was really excited about this game, showed me like an image of like there's supposedly going to be a VTuber faction or something. Is that what he's talking about?
Consider that from Nekomata. Put that useless piece of metal back. Your stupid skin's so hard. You hurt my hand. Wear a sweater next time. The kind your mom would knit you to stay warm.
It wouldn't hurt him if he's wearing a thick sweater.
Good point. No sweater.
Am I supposed to thank Ambi?
I don't know. They have a very strange banter between all of them, but it's great. I love their characters' personalities and the way they all work together. It's just so good.
How about you?
I mean,
Did you find any
especially like Anby. I really love Anby's personality, and then Billy's personality. He's a good comic relief. He really does a good job. And the fact that he looks so cool, but is so silly, is just a really great contrast. And of course, Nicole is great as a leader, as a tsundere,
Let's see what's in this wallet. Seems expensive.
with plenty of skills of her own. Street smarts.
That's my wallet. You stole it while we were going through the boxes?
Oh wow, she's skilled if she can steal from Anby.
It seems you were too busy being salty to notice.
she's really teasing Anby.
How odd. Why is there a picture of Nicole in your wallet?
Is she just making that up, or is it true?
That's a group photo. Give it back, or I'll...
Knock it off, you two. Ambi, put the blade down. Nekomata, give the wallet back. Nekomata, we've gone through most of the stuff here, but just showing you the random valuables we find isn't working. What is your family heirloom exactly?
Oh yeah! I can't believe we forgot to ask earlier.
Yeah, it's kind of an important question, and also the way she's asking that makes me think that she doesn't realize that Catgirl here is being sus, or at least she doesn't fully understand.
Another odd job agency, but you're the cunning hairs.
What's that supposed to mean? Did I hear that correctly?
I checked your reputation on public forums very carefully. Your complaint rate is always in the top 3.
Oof. Yeah, they're always having issues. That's understandable.
I'll mention that the object had been damaged, or that you caused needless destruction, or stole the item. Stuff like that. Look, they even attach photos.
I can't argue with that.
I think they're probably all valid complaints, to be honest.
But don't be discouraged. I totally believe in the cunning hair's ability, yeah? After all, you did me a big favor.
Really? How so?
I saw it on the public forums. You lured Silver into a hollow and defeated him all by yourselves.
Lured and defeated? We did something that awesome?
I mean, yeah, we kind of did, right?
Exactly. Even big names like Silver are no match for us cunning hairs. Finding your family
Oh, no.
will be a piece of cake.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Is Nicole more gullible than I thought? Is she actually getting tricked by Nekomata here?
Once we finish the commission, Billy's gonna treat you to a big dinner as a thank you to our generous client.
Okay, that's not normal. You're not the normal Nicole I know. Why are you treating people to dinner? That can't be right. Although she's saying Billy is going to, so that's to get... I guess that's not out of her pocket, so I guess she doesn't care.
Wait, why me?
Okay, I see. Okay, never mind. That's fitting for her.
Remind me, who said they wanted to treat everyone to a big meal at the Starlight Night themed restaurant the other day?
Alright. But we have to take a group photo of the 4 of us doing the Starlight Night flying kick!
Oh, okay.
Thanks for inviting me, but I'm afraid I'll have to say no.
Huh? Why?
I did hear that cat people only eat with people they trust.
Didn't that kitty just say we did her a favor? Sorry. I must have overestimated what's between us.
Any unusual habits of Thyrans you've heard about are just gossip.
Thyrans? What?
I'm just not very interested in superheroes. Plus, I'm a bit picky about my food. I'm sorry.
Is that what she actually is? She's a Thyran? And she's a... it's confusing because her name is Nekomata, but she's a Nekomata, but actually she's not a Nekomata, she's a Thyran. Whatever. Anyways, moving on.
So, in that case, we won't force you.
So she's very picky about her food. She seems to like fish.
Anyway, what's important is finding Nekomata's heirloom. So, let's get to the next hideout.
Specifically mackerel.
Nekomata, lead the way.
Alright. Lead the way. I feel like that's part of the start where it pans around and looks at your character. There's got to be some sort of unlockable like animations that you do at the start. That's probably a thing, right? Surely. That's some great AoE damage, let's say. Again, enemy is super squishy. Now, one thing that's a little bit tricky is since our team is constantly changing, right? So whoever is left or right is constantly changing. So I can't get used to, oh, when I'm on Billy, always press this button to go to Ambi. Oh, when I'm on Ambi, always press this button to go to Billy. I can't get used to that because the teams are constantly changing. In story times, that could be an issue since we're getting like a special team for the story. In other content, that won't be as big of an issue since we'll just eventually stick with a single team. But it also incentivizes sticking with a single team and not changing things up, which might not be ideal. Also, the dodge timing is very lenient. There we go. So I didn't use the ult. Does that carry over to the next combat encounter?
Are we on the right track?
Look, there's something burnt on the floor. It's some kind of book. No, a ledger.
A ledger should be important, right? Nicole never showed ours to me. Why are they leaving such confidential stuff lying around?
Right now, the Red Fang Gang exists in name only. It'd be a wise choice to get rid of these things if the remaining people wanted to start over with a clean slate.
All in all, seems like Nekomata's relic isn't here either.
It's not some relic! It's a family heirloom! Why do I feel like you don't have my back?
Okay, take a break, guys. Since it isn't here either, let's get ready to head to the next hideout. Which is?
The guards already mentioned it. The Red Fang Gang rose to power on Canvas Street. Their last hideout is in the Dead End Hollow nearby. Just follow me.
What? What did you just say? The Dead End Hollow?
Boss, you know the place?
Is she trying to get them to come help fight the construction company?
Come on, you must have seen the news, right?
Without even knowing?
Vision Corporation's old metro renovation project? Aren't they shipping explosives to the blast zone through the Dead End Hollow?
Ah, I remember now. Vision had to go through a lot of trouble to ship the explosives because of that infamous ethereal lurking in the hollow.
And they apparently snuck past it, right?
Exactly. I heard they even considered eliminating the Dead End Butcher to make the hollow smaller, and to open up a safe route to the blasting zone. But this Butcher thing is really tricky, and it's harder to kill it than to just transport the explosives through the hollow. Nekomata, you never mentioned anything about entering a hollow with an infamous ethereal in it. We have to renegotiate the deal. Of course, the deposit is non-refundable.
Meow? Is that so? I thought since I asked the smart, courageous, and righteous Cunning Hares, who defeated the Red Fang Gang in one fell swoop, even going into the Dragon's Den would be no big deal.
Is Nicole gonna fall for that? No. Just for some flattery?
Seems even the Cunning Hares are afraid of the Dead End Butcher. Guess I'll have to hire someone else. But it's okay. My family heirloom is crazy valuable anyway, so I can definitely afford to pay their price.
But you're not going to sell your family heirloom, even if that was true.
Let me check the offline version of the hiring form. Price from high to low.
Wait! I never said anything about avoiding the commission.
Oh man, it's too easy to fool Nicole
What
here.
I meant
No wonder
was
they're always getting into
we need
trouble.
a professional plan for such a high-risk task, plus the proper equipment, devices, and all sorts of other.
Ah, and that's why they went to us.
Oh, I see.
Nicole sent her to us for that.
No problem. I can increase the commission fee by 20... No, 30%. Is that enough?
Okay, deal.
Not even gonna haggle with her, huh?
You sure you want to make such a rash decision, boss?
We'll just look for something in the hollow, dummy. It's not like we're gonna start fights with ethereals. All we need to do is avoid running into that dangerous dude.
No, we totally are gonna run into the
It's
dangerous
just a
dude.
dead-end hollow. Since our client wishes it, we'll go check it out tomorrow.
Oh, really? Okay! I trust you can find my family heirloom now!
Okay, and now we're back to where we are. When the pressure reaches 100, something happens. That's all I read there.
Since our client wishes it, we'll go check it out tomorrow. Oh, really? Okay! I trust you can find my family heirloom now!
Envy, Envy's not very happy right there. And with Nekomata is sticking close to Nicole. Does Envy like Nicole? Is that what they're getting at here? And now Envy's upset that that cat girl Nekomata is getting close to Nicole.
Ew. Why do I feel embarrassed watching myself act cute?
So you admit that you were trying to act cute, huh?
What? You mean all those meows you add when you talk aren't act?
Of course not! That's just how cat people talk! Meow.
Okay, so it's not even normal. She's trying to act cute, but she adds the meows. That's great. Okay.
Okay, I've got a better idea of the situation now. You and the Cunning Hares were looking for the Red Fang Gang's hideouts, and that's why you went to the Dead End Hollow today.
That's right!
That just makes it even better that they're fake.
Anyway, Nicole and the others are in the blast zone right now!
Isn't there something nice about fake cat girls? You know, like Kuching? How they just really want to be a cat girl and they're trying so hard to be a cat girl. Isn't that cute on its own? I think it is. I know Kuching's not actually trying to be a fake cat girl, but you see what I mean.
Master, the news channel is currently broadcasting information that is most likely closely related to the Commission. Please watch it.
Welcome back. We're now live as the last Vision Corporation train is about to depart and travel through the Dead End Hollow. It's been reported this self-driving vehicle is loaded with the last batch of explosives required for the demolition.
Okay, so I think what Nekomata is actually trying to get us to do is sabotage the Vision Corporation so that their company, the company that she's part of, it can get the can get the commission basically.
Upon arrival of the train, Mr. Perlman, who is at the surveillance point, will personally coordinate the detonation. Only after confirming that everything is in order will Mr. Perlman evacuate with the technicians and return to the command center within the city.
Oh no! I can't believe the last train is leaving so early! There's not enough time to finish watching! We have to come up with a way to stop the explosives! Otherwise, Nicole's gonna be blown to bits!
How do we stop them? We can't stop the train in full view of the public. We'll be arrested by public security immediately.
The safest way would be to report it to public security. But if we do that, the Cunning Hare's identity as Hollow Raiders might be exposed.
Well, obviously we're gonna have to go into the area where there's no communication, right? And stop things there.
Proposal. We can intercept the train within the hollow.
Yeah, obviously.
The outside world can't see what's going on inside, so we don't need to worry about getting caught.
Yeah, you say that as if you didn't already know that, and that was your whole plan from the beginning, huh?
Right. If we infiltrate the Dead End Hollow and try to intercept the train along its route, theoretically, it's plausible.
Fairy, can you get the real-time location of the train?
Affirmative. Calculating a safe route to the target.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. We have to find a way to stop it inside the hollow.
Meow indeed. Meow meow. Alright, so that's our new story commission. And obviously let's go and grab all of our... Where was it? Here. Grab all the things. Claim all the things. Oh, we've reached level 10. That's cool. What's new in the store? They're trying to tell us. I don't think I care. Do I? What is this? Yeah, I don't think I care about that. Okay. Alright, but I will, I'll go into here and start the commission next time, I think. Or I might do it later today. We'll see. But if I end up not playing again today, then this is the end of the video. I enjoyed going through... I don't know, starting... I enjoyed seeing Nekomata, seeing her personality, seeing that she's a trickster, and that Nicole is still way too easily tricked, and hopefully... hopefully that she grows a bit in the future as a person and doesn't get so easily tricked by everybody. And it seems like we are getting tricked by her now as well, although we can't exactly not accept the commission, because Nicole and Anby and Billy, they're all in danger, right? So we have to go and help them. Even if she's trying to trick us, we still need to go and help our friends who already got tricked. So yeah, so possibly I'll continue on with this today and go and continue on with the commission. But if not, I guess you're getting a video that ends here. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.